Hi, I'm Donna Haynes, and
I'm Scott Haynes.
my husband, Scott Haynes. I'm Mattie Grace's mom and her stepdad, and she has asked us to talk a little bit about our tattoos. So I'm going to go first. I have three tattoos. I'd always wanted a tattoo um, from the time I was 18 years old, um, but I didn't know what I wanted or where I wanted it. So my first tattoo I got when I was 35 years old. Um, and the way I decided on what it was and where it was, prior to having Mattie Grace, I always wore a toe ring. And then when I got pregnant with Mattie Grace, my feet swelled just tremendously. And so I got the idea that if I had a toe ring tattoo, I would never have that problem. So we're living in Asheville, North Carolina at the time, and Mattie Grace was born. I was 35 years old, and Mattie Grace was actually present in the tattoo shop when I got my first tattoo, and it was a toe ring. The design was a Celtic band because North Carolina, they had kind of a Celtic tradition, and I just liked the idea of that. I liked, it's about having Mattie Grace and living in Asheville, and so I got a Celtic band on my toe, and this is it. Ta-da! Right there. Your feet don't tattoo very well, so it sort of looks like a blob, but that was it. So then they say it's addictive when you get a tattoo. You want another one, and I did. I wanted another one. So 15 years later, when I was 50, went back and got another tattoo. Now, this tattoo that I got is on my shoulder, and I picked the position basically when we went to Kauai. We had this great trip, and they had all the tribal tattoos on their arms and shoulders, and they looked really neat. So that was, I kind of got the shoulder idea then. Um, and then at the time I was doing some glazing. Well, I guess we both are. And doing some, I call them dot pots, but it's sort of my take on Australian Aboriginal art. So I designed my little tattoo and took it to the guy, and he at the same time I also got this, and I doubt you can see it, but that's his signature. It's his pottery signature. He taught me pottery, and he has this cool pottery signature, and we were about to get married. So I guess my tattoos are two of the I guess commemorative of two of the biggest things that have ever happened to me, and that's having my sweet little Mattie Grace and marrying this guy. He's pretty awesome. So that's my ink, and that's my story. Your turn.
So, my first tattoo was 2008, and I was very nervous about getting a tattoo. Um, my friend Brent wanted to get a tattoo, and he has several tattoos. And we were going up to Raleigh to do a tile job up there, and I decided, and he wanted to get a tattoo, and I said, oh, I'll go in and look and see what it's all about. I heard that it hurt in some areas, so we got up there, and I went ahead and decided to get a tattoo, and um, I got a barcode on the back of my neck. Um, Not a whole lot of meaning. I had seen the barcodes before, and I thought it was kind of cool looking. And it sort of, kind of, to me, it seemed sort of kind of ironic how people are numbered, and we have social security numbers, we have identifications, and a barcode seems to be the logical choice for identifying people, which I don't see why. We should all have barcodes on the back of our necks. That way we can just get scanned wherever we go, and nobody else has your barcode. It's just you. So that was my first tattoo. It was a little annoying. It didn't hurt, but the girl that was giving me the tattoo kept on saying, "Oh, just 2 more minutes, 2 more minutes." I think she said that about 8 times. So I was a little annoyed, but finally it was done. It was cool, and it looks like that.
And what he isn't telling you is that they needed a barcode to copy. So he went and found one. That is a barcode for a twin pack of vanilla Twinkies.
Yes.
At the time, they were about to discontinue Twinkies, which they never did. And I like to think of it as, Twinkies have a shelf life of forever. So he's just not going to expire. That's my take.
Yeah, I batted around different ideas. My favorite beer. Let's see, different things that I liked with barcodes. But I thought something a little bit of, maybe some funny put into it. And I thought, yeah, Twinkies. Twinkies they've been around. Unfortunately, their shelf life isn't that long. A lot of people think they can go forever, but they don't. They have a very normal shelf life, but you can eat Twinkies that are years old. They just don't taste as good. So my second tattoo, I got a dog. This was
not a dog tattoo, an actual dog.
I got a dog, and this is a first dog I've had since I got divorced, which has been a long time, and I really haven't had any big pets. So and this dog actually wasn't going to be mine. I got it for my dad, and he didn't want a dog, so I decided to care for this little Jack Russell, really cute little Jack Russell. And if anybody's ever had a Jack Russell, they know that Jack Russells are big dogs in a little dog body. So my best friend, he was a good buddy to me, and he kept me company a lot. But yeah, and his name was Raku, and this is the paw.
Big paw.
Big paw. A lot of people say it looks like a bear paw, but you know what? It was not a bear paw. It's a large dog paw with really big claws. But it represents a big dog in a little dog body. So that was my second tattoo. My third and fourth tattoo was when I went to when Donna got her tattoos. I got my third and fourth tattoo. One is just a couple of snakes intertwined, and I saw a picture. You start looking for tattoos, and there's 2 things you're getting a tattoo for. It's to either celebrate or remember something in your life, or it's just something that's cool. You like it. There's no reason. It's just you like it and you want to put it on your body. So that's how I generalize tattoos. And the snakes, I like snakes, and
I wasn't going to let him have one as a pet.
She won't let me have a snake as a pet because she's afraid of reptiles, especially ones with legs. Snakes don't have legs, but she thinks that little reptiles will kill her.
Little lizards.
So I got a snake tattoo, and then I'm not sure how it came up, but I like the way Donna's tattoo looked. So I went ahead and had a matching tattoo. Now, I not necessarily like that tattoo. I mean, I like it, but the thing is this kind of tattoo is celebrating something that I love and something that's dear to me. And what I did is I ended up putting the snakes on my arm. This was first. I had no idea I was going to put this one on, but I ended up putting this one right over the tails of the snakes, so it's kind of like they're holding it up. So that's my snake tattoo, and my Donna tattoo right there. So
see, we can pull your sleeve up. We can do like the Wonder Twins Unite kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. How's it go? Mm-hmm. All right.
Like that.
Okay.
So that's our ink. He has one more that we'll get to, but I hope that we've done what you wanted, Moo. And that's us and our tattoos. So we'll show you this last tattoo and then say goodnight. Ta-da!